Hi, yes, I'm Shaun Boult. I'm a Senior Project Manager for Major Projects. Just to put it in context, I started in 1997, so I've been with the business 29 years. So yeah, over the last 15 years I've been mainly managing multi-discipline large projects for VolkerRail, so NWEP, Hope Valley and Merseyrail, them type of projects. So I'm basically the project lead, have a number of PMs that work with me delivering multidiscipline projects. Yeah, so the biggest project I started on was actually the first MPAC job, which was in Ireland, and we had a joint venture with Laing O'Rourke. In size of today's larger project, it was rather small, but you know, back in 2009 it was a fairly large project, and it was great. You know, I started working, we worked with Laing O'Rourke, I met lots of different people. There was a small team from VolkerRail that went over, and we all worked very closely together, and I think from there my career just carried on and went the right way for me. It was brilliant, and it was thanks to VolkerRail. I then went and worked on MPT in Manchester, and I spent 8 years there. That was over £1 billion project, and again it was with Laing O'Rourke and Thales, and we delivered kilometres, and you know, it was huge, and it was actually great the way that I was welcomed onto that project, met a load of new people, and it took on from there. So NWEP was a multi-discipline project. It expanded from Blackpool to Preston, and it was new OLE, upgrading new OLE, relaying new tracks, lots of route works, civil works going on, piling going on. It was a traditional multi-discipline project with everyone in VolkerRail, businesses, but major projects, special businesses, all pulling together, and we was in partnership with Murphy's, and we also had Siemens helping us with some of the work. But my main role on there was help supporting the whole project with logistics, so getting materials round, making sure the welfare was right, making sure access points were in place and fit for use, because some of the access points were not the best, if we could say that. We had to have a number of locations for welfare on there. You know, it was catering for 300 people on that project, and as daft as it seems, make sure everyone, you know, the small detail of having coffee and milk and everything there for everybody, and just basically making it function on a day-to-day basis, which was quite a big task for that amount of people. So at that point it was completely new for me. I always managed track and supported other functions, but it was a completely new role for me, you know, and I was learning on the job basically. But the great thing about it was I had lots of people who were supporting me as well, so senior people at the same level, and people underneath me was also, we worked as one big team, you know. I don't want to say it was just me doing the logistics, everyone pulled together to make sure it happened. On a personal level, I think it was coming back into just VolkerRail, and you know, and meeting some great people who were still in the business, and I know we always talk about it as being a family, but we did all pull together as a family, and I met so many good friends on there. I love major projects, and you know, I mean that. I think the people that I work with and the new people that are coming through, you know, you can see some great talent there coming through, and I think major projects has got a real family ethos, you know, led by Paul. You know, he creates that ethos. Jim Goldsby, Darren Lockwood, we all talk, we all get on with each other. We all help each other. You know, it doesn't matter if you're SPM or an assistant project manager or someone who's doing the delivery. We all get on with each other, we all help and support each other, and I think that's really great in major projects. It's not just, you're not just a number, you are a person, and then you become this major projects community.